And, you know, fuck cops and fuck preachers, you know, fuck anyone who has to derive their authority from some higher source in general, you know, who can't earn authority through respect.
All right, and so that's your end on talking about teachers. And so I just want to take a couple seconds to talk about what you have just said. You are not, it seems like you're not keen on those people who earn authority in other ways other than respect. You think that, and I can only speak to teachers here, so I can't defend the other people that you're talking about. And so I only want to talk about the teacher aspect. So you think that teachers can only derive authority because it's given to them because they are teachers and not through respect. Sorry, man, you're a little wrong on that point. That's not true. You are not a teacher. You have not gone through school to be a teacher. You've not been in the classroom with 20 to 30 children staring at you, waiting for you to do something wrong and laugh at you. You don't know what it takes to manage a classroom of those sizes. You have no idea what it takes to be a teacher, and the only experience that you're basing your opinions off of is from your student days when you were a student in the classroom. And so perhaps you had several teachers that looked down on you because of the way that you dressed or because of the way you acted, because you broke the rules. Okay, that's fine. Teachers have a job to do. One part of that job is to transmit this knowledge from their minds in accordance with the book and curriculum to your mind. That's one. The second is to uphold classroom regulations, school rules, so on and so forth, because if teachers don't uphold the school rules, they can easily lose their jobs. Yes, that's right. If teachers don't do the things that the principal tells them to do, they can lose their jobs. It's not just about not knowing what you're talking about. It's about not upholding the rules and creating the culture that the school is meaning to create. You can also lose your job that way. So that's talking about that. But in terms of earning the authority, let me just tell you something about myself, TJ. And this is not unlike any other teacher's story. I did have to go through 4 years of schooling to become a teacher. During the 4 years of schooling, I've had classroom observations. I've taught in the classroom and had a semester of student teaching. Then when I began teaching, I had to earn the respect of the students. You think that a teacher walks in the classroom and they automatically have respect? That is not the case. A teacher, no matter what teacher you are, every single time that they start with a new class, they must earn the respect of their students through their content knowledge, their classroom management skills, and just the general way that they talk and deal with their students. They have to earn respect. I have had to earn respect. Now, the students who watch my videos, who I've not had, think all sorts of mean things about me because they always see me down there doling out the discipline, which is my job. However, the students who I've had in the classroom understand what my job is, and they know that I keep discipline tight because it's my job to do so. I have been told by my boss, the principal and CEO of my school, to keep the culture a certain way, and if I don't, my job is in jeopardy. And so I do this, and by creating that culture, I create a better learning environment. The students actually begin to learn, and when they learn, they gain respect for me, and that's what I see. So I find it disrespectful from you, and I'm not saying I expect your respect, because you don't even know who I am, so I'm not like expecting your respect. I guess instead of disrespectful, I should say, I find it offensive that you think that teachers don't need to earn respect, because that's not true. Yes, we're given authority on day one. Yes, I can send any student to the office on day one. But in terms of earning respect, that's a whole different story. Okay? People are given power all the times in jobs. You get a job at Taco Bell as a manager, well, all of a sudden you can control the people who do drive-through and who do the cash register. If you get a job at a hospital as a doctor, all of a sudden you control interns and nurses. If you get a job at a factory, you can control any person under you. There are so many jobs where you are given the job and automatically you have authority after them. And so for you, Taroja, it's very strange because you have not really entered this workforce fully right now. You have not fully immersed yourself in this workforce. You're sort of freelancing in the free world, doing your book writing and living with your parents and doing whatever. And so I just want to leave you with this one thing because I'm about finished here. I don't really have much else to say. You would not be where you are today without your teachers. Did you teach yourself to read? Did you teach yourself to count? Did you teach yourself logic? No. Now, on a better part, you might have developed this on your own through reading and whatnot, but somebody had to be there to get you started. And I find it so hard to believe that it is possible for you to go through 12 years of schooling, assuming you have a high school degree, which I think you do. You're a very intellectual fellow. To go through 12 years of schooling and not pick up a thing from that. And so from your statements that you made in this video, you are absolutely offending and disrespecting any teacher that you've ever had who taught you anything that you know. Think about that, man. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about anything else you said in the video. Again, I've been a long-time watcher. Your videos are very interesting. But this one particular point, man, you are just off base. And I have to say that. You're off base.